I tested 6 brown mascaras, so you don't have to. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I review 6 brown mascaras at different price points to help you decide if it's worth your hard-earned money. In this video, I have included the application and the wear test of all 6 mascaras. I will not be curling my lashes in this video as I want to see what the mascara can do on its own. And I also didn't apply mascara to my bottom lashes as that's just something I usually don't do. Please do remember that less mascara on the bottom lashes may result in less smudging as well. So that's just something to keep in mind. And I just want to give you a bit of a background. So I have dry skin and I like using products that are a bit oilier. So I've noticed with these products that a lot of the times it results in more smudging of the mascara. So in this video, I will review the mascara based on the performance with setting powder on my face, but also without setting powder. So just to give you an idea of what the difference is, and especially on days where you just want to wear sunscreen that's a bit oilier, will the mascara work with that? These mascaras are all new and I opened them on the same day a few weeks ago, which gave me enough time to test them out, but not too much time to start affecting the formula. I did buy them with my own money and this is my honest opinion about each of them. Please remember that we are all different and that's what makes us so unique. So whatever works for me might not necessarily work for you and vice versa. But I hope to give you enough information to make the best decision for your specific needs. Let's get started. So first up, but in no particular order, we have the Badgal Bang by Benefit Cosmetics in the shade Rebel Brown. So the product claims for this one, it states that it has an up to 36-hour volumizing effect. It's easy to build massive volume without weighing the lashes down. It has a gravity-defying formula which contains aero particles, the lightest material from space technology. And the brush is designed to reach every lash for big volume with a 360-degree reach. So with these mascaras, you're going to see the claims are really long wear. However, in this video, I just tested them for the 11 hours. So each of them were tested on a work day, applying the mascara before work and then seeing how it lasted throughout the day. The wand has a tapered triangular shape with soft bristles, and the wand itself is very flexible. The formula is somewhere between wet and dry, and I absolutely love the true brown color of this mascara. It definitely builds well without weighing the lashes down, and it also feels very light on the lashes. This mascara gives amazing length and volume with good separation. There was no clumping during the application. So after the 11 hours, when it came to the wear test, the volume and length still looked amazing. There was minimal flaking, which I was very happy with. However, there was quite a lot of smudging throughout the day. There was about 3 times in the day where I had to wipe the smudging off. Luckily, the brown makes it less visible, but yeah, that's just something to remember if you want to use this without a setting powder. With the setting powder, there was minimal flaking with this mascara. There was some smudging throughout the day that I wiped off. It was only once and it was very close to the 11-hour mark. This mascara definitely performed better with the setting powder, and the volume and length held up very well for the 11 hours. This might sound silly, but the one thing that makes me reach for this mascara more is actually the matte packaging it has. I just love the feeling of that and picking it up. But I also love that it's a true brown color. This is actually one of my favorites from the bunch. What I love about this mascara itself is the volume and the length that it gives. and the feeling it has on your lashes, which is very lightweight and it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. Just be sure that with this mascara you do set your face or have more matte finish, just to make sure that you avoid the smudging as best you can. And this is definitely a great option for someone looking for volume and length with a nice true brown color. Next up, we have Palladio 4D Boost Volumizing Mascara in brown. So the product claims for this, it states that the mascara features a soft bristle, jumbo-sized brush that's designed to deliver unparalleled volume without clumping the lashes. The special hollow fibers in the formula provide a lash-enhancing look that goes beyond 3D, giving the lashes thicker, more defined look with every swipe. And it's infused with vitamin E and bamboo, so it nourishes and strengthens the lashes and allowing for long-term lash health. The wand is big and tapered and it has soft bristles. This is definitely the biggest wand between the mascaras. And the wand itself is very stiff. The formula is wet, and that together with the big wand makes the application process very difficult and messy, but it's fairly easy to clean up after the application. This mascara gives good volume and average length. The separation is good and there's no clumping on application. It also layers well without clumping. So with this mascara, when it came to the wear test, there was no smudging or flaking except just before the 11-hour mark, which I was actually very surprised with since the formula is quite wet. The lashes did not hold the volume as well as some of the other mascaras, but I was very impressed that there was so little smudging and flaking. With setting powder, there was no smudging or flaking throughout the day, and just again before the 11-hour mark, there was some smudging and flaking. The lashes held up better with the setting powder, but not as well as other volumizing mascaras. I do love the fact that this mascara nourishes and strengthens your lashes over time. However, it is a bit difficult to apply due to the jumbo-sized brush and the wet formula. It makes the application quite messy. And also the brown is a much darker brown compared to the others. So this was not one of my favorites. If you're looking for something that provides length, this is definitely not for you. But if you do want volume with long-term lash health, this might be a good option. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. Next up, we have the Catrice Pure Volume Magic Brown Mascara. The product claims for this one, it provides long lashes with intense volume, and it also contains castor oil in the formula, and the formula is buildable. This is a medium-sized wand with a slightly tapered edge and firm bristles, and the wand itself is very stiff. The formula is not too wet or dry. When opening the product, it looks like it would be very dry when applying, which it is not. I absolutely love the lash separation with the first coat and also how buildable this formula is. The formula is on the thicker side but applied very well without weighing the lashes down. This mascara gives very good separation of the lashes without clumping. The volume and the length are both very good. So for the wear test, there was minimal smudging and flaking throughout the day, and the volume and length held up very well throughout the day as well. With the setting powder, there's minimal flaking after the 11 hours, and there was no smudging throughout the day. The volume and the length held up very well. What I like about this mascara is that it provides a natural look that will last you all day. So the emphasis is on volume, however, it does provide good length as well. My favorite thing about this mascara is how it separates the lashes and how buildable this formula is without clumping. I'm very impressed with how well this mascara lasted throughout the day. I even took a 1-hour nap, and when waking up, the mascara looked exactly the same as it did before. I didn't expect much from this one when purchasing it, but I was actually quite surprised on how much I liked it. So this is definitely a much darker brown. So if you're looking for something that's a true brown color, this is maybe not the best option for you. And if you're looking for something a bit more dramatic, this might also not be your best option. However, if you want all day wear with natural looking volume and length, this is definitely for you. Next up, we have the Lancome Lash Idole in brown. So the product claims here, it states that it targets every single lash for instant lift, length, and fanned out volume with no clumping that lasts up to 24 hours. The signature arch curved wand or brush pushes up and fans out the lashes for an open eye effect, while the 360 micro bristles grab every lash. This 360 micro bristle brush has two sides to hit your lash goals. So it has the curved side, which is used for volume, and then the rounded side to give you an instant lift. And the Featherlight gel emulsion won't weigh your lashes down and leaving them feathery soft without flaking for up to 24 hours. It has an arch-shaped wand. The curved side is used for volume and the rounded side is used to give an instant lift. The bristles are firm and get very short towards the end of the wand. And the wand itself is very flexible. The formula is wet and on the thicker side. With the first application, the wand is very pokey and it does take some time to get used to. But I enjoy the application with the curved wand. It is, however, not easy to get the inner corner since the bristles are very short on the end. But once you master the technique with the wand, it becomes a lot easier. This mascara gives good length and volume and good lash separation. There was no clumping during the application. So when it came to the wear test of this mascara, without the setting powder, there was no smudging or flaking throughout the day, which I was very happy about. And the volume and the length held up very well even after the 11 hours. With setting powder, there was no smudging or flaking. The volume and length held up very well and it did not weigh the lashes down. Because this brush is so spiky, it does take some time to get used to the application since, it's not the easiest to use when you're starting out. But as you get used to it, you really start to like that curved shape wand. And I can see how it provides that open eye effect, which I really liked from this mascara. So with this mascara, after the 11 hours, I even did a workout with this mascara on. I also took a shower after that with the mascara on. And it looked exactly the same as it did at the 11-hour mark. So if you want something that truly lasts all day with no flaking, no smudging, this is a great option. This is also the one I like to wear to work, knowing that I don't have to constantly find a mirror to see if there's any smudging or flaking throughout the day. I also like the true brown color of this mascara. Next up, we have the Essence Lash Without Limits Extreme Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara in the shade 02 Brown. The product claims are: you experience lashes that defy gravity with extra length and incredible volume, and the flexible wand ensures precise application for even the shortest lashes. The wand has a tapered triangular shape and the bristles lean more towards the firmer side. And the wand itself is very flexible. The formula is not too wet or too dry, but it leans more towards the drier side. The formula is also more thick than it is thin. This mascara gives good volume and amazing length with good separation and no clumping during application. So for the wear test, without the setting powder, there was some smudging throughout the day. It was about once throughout the day where I had to wipe it away. And the volume and the length held up very well. However, there was quite a lot of flaking with this one that I've noticed throughout the day and close to the 11-hour mark as well. With setting powder, there was some smudging throughout the day, but that was minimal. There was, however, still a lot of flaking after the 11 hours of wear. So this is a great option if you are looking for mascara that provides length and a color or brown that is not too dark. I really like this color. And the only thing is that this was very unpredictable with the flaking. So some days the flaking was more, other days it was a bit less. So it's really difficult to say. This was not something that stood out to me. So I do like the color, I do like the length, but also not one of my favorites. Next up, we have the YSL Lash Clash in brown. The product claims for this one, it states that it provides 200% more volume with up to 24 hours smudge-proof wear. The massive double conical brush coats all lashes, holding maximum formula for high volume in just one swipe. And the formula lets you wear any level of volume from 1 to 5 strokes. The wand is big with slightly tapered bristles that end in a kind of a triangular shape on the end. The bristles are soft and start off long and get shorter towards the end of the wand. And the wand itself is very stiff. The formula is not too wet or too dry, but somewhere in between. It leans more towards the thinner side. Even though the brush is big, it is not difficult to apply, but it's still a bit messier than with other mascaras, but that can easily be cleaned after the application. This mascara gives good length, amazing volume and good separation. There was no clumping during the application. With this mascara, there was some flaking and smudging throughout the day. However, the volume held up very well. Even after 15 hours of wear, the volume still looked very good before removing the mascara. With the setting powder, there was some flaking throughout the day, but you have to look very closely to see it. There was also some smudging throughout the day, even though the volume held up very well. My face looks oilier here compared to the other days, probably due to sunscreen reapplication. However, multiple tests with a more matte face did not change the smudging or the flaking. So this mascara you can't find in stores. I ordered mine online on the Edgar's website. So when I ordered mine, they didn't have any of the black available and there was only one of the brown left. However, checking a few days later, they had more stock. So it's not something that's difficult to find or difficult to purchase. What I like most about this mascara is the volume that it provides. I feel like it makes my lashes look a lot thicker and it makes my eyes stand out more. It also has a beautiful true brown color, which I love. A lot of reviews that I saw for this mascara stated that the mascara did dry out very quickly. However, because I opened all of these on the same day, I didn't really see that much of a difference in how fast it's drying out compared to the others. So for me, that didn't happen. This mascara emphasizes volume, and this is a great option if that's what you're looking for. And it did provide the most dramatic effect of all of these mascaras. So before we wrap this up, I just want to show you a comparison of the colors of all of these mascaras so you can see exactly which type of brown you get with each of them. I'm not going to rate these mascaras from my favorite to my least favorite, as we all have different things that we are looking for in a mascara. So I hope that I gave you enough info to make the best decision for your specific needs. If you made it to the end of this video, I would like to thank you for watching and ask to please subscribe to my channel so I can bring you more beauty related content. And let me know, have you tried any of these mascaras and which one is your favorite? I have one request for you today. I would like you to tell someone that they have beautiful eyes. It's time for us to start lifting each other up. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.